Hello. Well, it's Sunday afternoon. Boy, 12:58, so it's a little bit before 1. My kids are trying to get ready to rest. So, as we're doing, I'm eating leftover hamburger. We had a surprise birthday party we threw on Saturday. So, we've gotten off of our little, grocery routine that we have, and I'm actually thinking about doing something. I'm gonna try it out. I want to do as much as I can to do a little clean out, and I know this isn't new, a lot of people do this, but because we have some party food leftovers that we want to use up, I'm going to be planning those things into our food system per se. We have gone grocery shopping, but a lot of it was just to play catch up. We've been using our mini fridge downstairs as like party prep central, if you know what I mean. Now, there's some other things down there, but we usually use our downstairs mini fridge. We took out all of the plastic items, actually used some in this fridge, but we took out those plastic items that were like organizers that we don't need, and we added our milk and our eggs and things like that in there so that we don't have to run to the store every hot minute when we run out of milk and eggs, which happens often around here. Anyway, so what I want to do is see what I can use up and try to do like this decent clean out, because our fridge does have a lot of leftovers from the party and then some other things that I want to clean up and clean out. Yes, we still have a Easter ham that I need to deal with. That is usually not how it goes. I usually deal with it right away. However, I did need to prioritize, and we did have that party, and I needed to take care of that first, so our ham is still needing to be deboned. Am I the only one? It is the Sunday after Easter, so it's only been a week, so I don't feel super bad. We have been picking away at it, eating leftovers off of it, but I do want to either get it frozen in the pieces or used, so on, so forth. So there's some things that I have in mind for that. So I'm trying to plan out when we do need to go to the grocery store and what we need to buy, and I want to keep the cost down so that we can eat what we have here, eat up our storage here, and not have to run to the store to get a whole bunch of stuff that's just going to go in storage. So that's what I'm working on. I'm sitting down here. I'll show you actually what I'm working on. I'll switch the camera so you can see what I have before me. All right, so here's my items. You've probably seen this before. So I've got my grocery plan. Okay, so I have my meal plan calendar right before me, and I've actually been writing the dates. I used to keep up with this a little bit better. Again, the party kind of messed me up, so that's okay. We did a grocery trip on the 5th, small trip, but still, a trip. 84.44 from Shaw's. And then we also went on the 9th to BJ's. And here I wrote it here, 90.19. So I probably should put BJ's over here. Here we go. Yay. This is just my little chicken scratch that helps me be accountable for when I grocery shopped. And as you can see, it was fairly close together. So within that week, that's when we had our shopping. Now the last week in March, I actually want to look that up on my phone. When did I grocery shop? Like towards the end of this week. It might have been this Wednesday here, but I need to look that up and see. All right, I went ahead and checked it out. So at the end of March, it was actually on the 27th, I got a Walmart haul, a Walmart order, we should say. And then there was a Misfit Market, and as you can see here, I don't know, there was a problem. And I'm not thinking it was my problem, but it could have been. Here we have $17.50 charge, and then $33.44. What they're telling me, as I've been corresponding with them, is that I had 2 email addresses, but I only found, or 3 email addresses. I found like I had 2. And when I went to go check my order, I only had this guy because I had bought some extras. So $33.44. So I got charged a boatload and got 3 boxes of Misfit Market for my first order. So I was pretty, I don't know, kind of annoyed by that. I guess that's not the norm, you know. So if you do Misfit Market, it's probably not going to happen to you, but it happened to me. So we have that charge right there. But the rest of, let's see. So here's February. In February, sometimes I write it on the back. Oh, I wrote it here. In February, these are our little orders. So we did Walmart, I did a W, Hannaford, Walmart, Hannaford. I didn't make it to BJ's, I don't think, that month. But we spent $663.25, which on our low end of our budget, or the $125 a week times the 6 people that we have in our house, so $750. So I had $86.75 under budget, which was rare for that to happen. So that was pretty cool. And all of March, of course, the chicken scratch, but this works for me. It's kind of crazy, but we've got Walmart, 160, and so on and so forth. So the rest, so that month, keep these in here. Just slide them in. You can't even see them. All right, so I did the tabulation of February being, like you saw before, $86.75 under budget. And then March was a little bit higher, so I was only $7. I was only $7.42 over there. So that is not too bad at all. And here we have the beginning of April. Okay, I have to add this Misfits in there, so it's even worse. I was over budget by that much. So I don't know. This is just kind of crazy, I guess. So I'm gonna do that. It's just my Sunday afternoon for some reason. This is kind of how it goes. It usually doesn't happen on Saturday because we have other things we try to get done. So I'm going to type in 757.42. And I'm going to add in all these crazy Misfit Markets. Okay, so that brings us to a total of $825.86, and I already told you our budget for our family minus $750. We know we're going to be over, so that's not a positive number. That's a negative number. So negative $75.86 over budget. So it's been a little crazy. This was a big thing here. So, that's kind of crazy. 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 just in Misfit. So that was ouch. So 68.44 over budget, or extra over budget because it landed on the 31st Misfit Market. I'm going to charge this against myself for the month of April because it was, the 27th. So we'll say it happened around these days. So we're going to say 68.44 for the Misfit. We're just going to say Misfit Market. Misfit Market. I want to order from them again. It was really great, but honestly, I don't like that they didn't even just take care of one of these or something, because that was kind of crazy. I only had one profile created and whatever. So just a little crazy. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I'm still corresponding with them. So we've got 68.44 for April. Sorry, for April. I'm going to count against myself for April. So I'm actually going to write it here. We're going to say April 1st. April Fools. I got fooled with 3 Misfit boxes. Wasn't that funny? 44.44. That's funny. So April 1st, we had 68.44 for Misfit Market. And then April 5th, 84.44 from Shaw's, and April 9th, 90.19 from Shaw's. So let's look where we're at. 243.07, and we're only in the second week of April. So let's minus our total budget. So we have just $500 or so to spend. I'm actually going to take away 100. So let's say we are about, 400 left. That's kind of what we're going to try to do. because we've got all that party food, and we can probably even do that a little bit less. So that's that. So we had the Misfit Market. We had Shaw's with $84.44, $90.19 at BJ's, and then we do need to get some more milk, so we're gonna be going to the grocery store again. So I'm trying to plan when I'm gonna have my grocery day. Usually we try to do it on a Wednesday because that's a good day for us to get out as homeschoolers, and I'm thinking I'm gonna still do that. So I'm gonna plan a grocery trip. I'm gonna see what store can serve me best. So here we are. Let's see if we can first check out our, I think I have a reward summary. Oh, I gotta enter my email address. Okay, I'm in. See, I have my reward summary for $6.90, so I'm gonna use that. I've got some clip coupons here. I'm actually gonna see what other coupons we've got going on. Sometimes I get a please come back coupon, which is always nice. See, look at this, double rewards. That's probably what they're doing right now, so I'm just gonna clip that. So we're gonna get an additional 2% through the 18th. That's fine, that's something. Stonyfield organic product, any variety. So it's not necessarily the picture. Click products, here's the products that are available. Look, there's the tubs that we already get. Looks like they're putting any Stonyfield item there. The kids like vanilla and different flavors like that. Let's see. Okay, back to coupons. Grapes. So, yep, we'll do that. You can go right from here if you want. Oh, yes, we like these. They know, don't they? So we're gonna add one. We're gonna go back out. So sometimes I shop the coupons this way. Bacon. Oh, we do like that. And $1.50 off. That is nice. So here's the Italian. Pretty sure it's the Italian one. Yep. Even though the picture was teensy, I was able to figure that out. Yeah, we do like these too. So, you know, just gonna build my cart and then I will reassess what I purchased. Yeah, I don't really go through that. Okay, so right now we've got $30. We do need to pay a fee, a $5 fee for Hannaford, and usually it's just fine. If I use the coupons, it usually pays for itself by getting those coupons, stuff that I'm already buying. I'm not just selecting a whole bunch of random stuff. So we're probably gonna do Hannaford. I do need to come out and select a time. Let's see, reserve a time. All right, let's see, Wednesday's open. Usually we like to go out from 10 to 11, so that's what we're going to pick. It says I need to finish my order by 3:18. Probably not a problem at all. Another thing, another thing I like about this app is that it does give you your faves. Let's see if I can find where it is. So many different apps, it's hard to navigate absolutely everything. I think they have what they call it as shopping lists. Okay, my phone's running a little slow. Here we go. So we've got different lists. I've got a couple. Like try this, maybe a gluten-free kind. Necessities. Let's view this list. Definitely want to pick up some milk. See, they're always out. That's kind of rough. I can add to my order until I go in, so I can probably add it. We do like that fish. We're probably not going to do that this week so that we can eat up what we have and kind of challenge ourselves to do that. Okay, I figured I was, even though we had a party, I'm still kind of on top of what we need and why. So I'm going to be getting one of those. All right, so we add it to our cart. Add 3. Yes, we want to add them. I'm still bummed they don't have that milk. We have plenty of eggs right now. I've already looked through what we've got going on. So yes, that's what we're starting with. So we are going to shop on Wednesday at 10 to, not really shop, go pick up Hannaford pickup. And then we have our big list here, 10 to 11, Hannaford pickup, PU. Oh well, abbreviations. All right, so that's what we have going on right there. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to try to make a plan here of what we're going to use up. I did just get chicken from BJ's, so we're going to be using a lot of chicken. So I'm going to do that planning. Another item from my freezer or fridge, I took all the chicken out, but these are the best because they're pre-packaged. There's 2 chicken breasts in each pouch, so they're pre-packaged. I just throw a whole bunch in my freezer and the rest goes into my fridge. So look at this price point here. We've got $2.89, right? And here I got about, well, 6.8, so almost 7 pounds of chicken, we'll say, give or take on either end. So this is the Purdue, the vegetarian fed, no other crazy stuff, cage free, they, eat bugs and things like that like they're supposed to. No hormones or steroids, no antibiotics ever. So I do like these. They're a little bit more pricey, but I mean, $2.89 for almost organic, not really. This is like our faux-organic, better choice chicken, we'll say. They're at BJ's. I've been buying this for quite some time and I'm pretty excited about it. So I kept 2 packages, which means 4 chicken breasts in my fridge, okay? And then I put the rest in the freezer. So we have a lot of chicken. I probably won't need to go back to BJ's for this particular item for over a month. So that will be really nice. Okay, so it looks like we got our chicken on the grill. We're gonna do that a lot, and I don't really write down exactly what seasonings. I just go with the flow. Chicken tacos, maybe. We'll even grill chicken again. That's fine. Or we can switch and swap. If you've seen my videos, you've seen that I have a video on forgiving and flexible meal planning. So you might want to check that out. So that's kind of why I can write it down so simple, because it can be mixed and matched. Biscuits and gravy, something simple. If I end up making a soup, that will be soup day because we got church Wednesday night. So I like to keep it simple and have it available. Then we've got hamburgers again, or maybe we'll just add a pasta to it. That's fine too. Just that's the meat product. Still gives me an idea of what we're gonna have. And then chicken Panda Express style. We'll probably make some rice. I have some Panda Express sauce that's been chilling in the fridge and we need to use it up. Pasta or pizza. We'll just see how things go. So that's the week. I could probably even keep going because we are trying to keep our shopping down. But let's go back to order on my phone. Hey, welcome back. You're probably sick of looking at my hands, huh? In our cart, go into our cart here. Got some buttermilk. That's gonna be good because we make pancakes. We might even make some chocolate chip muffins. I like to try to make a baked item. It really helps my family when we're trying not to buy as much packaged food, and with the party we did. So we have plenty of packaged food around this place right now. I've got some yogurt. One of them I selected by accident, so I'm going to trash that. Stonyfield yogurt. We got a coupon. You saw that. Flour tortillas. Yes. Pop-Tarts. No, not necessary, but they're yummy, and there's this Nature Path. Really good. Ovaltine, need that, and some lunch meat, and then we're going to get some Italian sausage because that was on sale, and that can even go in the freezer. So our total is $37.93. Doesn't look like I can really continue shopping at this time because if I can write it in organic whole milk, it's gonna come up with wah, we don't have any or whatever. Let's see, $2 a quart, $2.20. See, this is why I like Nature's Promise, because here we've got $1.70 per quart, so it is a good price. It's even a good price compared to the same brand being the quart size. So yeah, the $1.70, that's a good price around here. I know not everyone does organic whole milk and all that stuff, but we have for many years, and we're just careful. We don't waste the good stuff, so it ends up being good in the long run. Don't waste. Vanilla yogurt. Seriously, vanilla yogurt is so good. My kids love yogurt, so I'm getting 3 32-ounce tubs this week, and they're gonna be loved. Loved. See, the Stonyfield organic whole milk is only 5 cents more per quart. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of those on there. Yeah, that's gonna be a big ticket, but I'm gonna do 4 of those. And if I need to change it later when they start getting the Nature's Place in, I'm gonna do that for the 5 cents cheaper. Yeah, so look at that though. Almost $30 for milk. That's okay. And we've got our 3 tubs of yogurt, $8, $9, $10. It's not too bad. Yep, so now our total's up to $74.47. Wow. That's a rough number right there. We're still gonna have our $5 fee, and that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and work with that. We're going to check out so we can hold our space, but we can edit all the way up. No. Questions. Do you agree? Do you have a promo code? No, I wish I did, Hannaford. I'll give you a good review. Anybody from Hannaford? I know people from Hannaford, but I don't think they pay anybody to do videos from home. But the order is placed and so on and so forth. Yep. We should be able to do that. So anyway, there's a lot of different things in the app. You just sit and click on different things. You can find out what you like and what you don't like. Yeah, see, they know that I bought that. Oh, this is the best. That strawberry lemonade. It's good. We water ours down a lot. I know you could put strawberries and lemons like in water and diffuse, infuse, whatever it's called. Infuse the fruit into it, but this is tasty, and as you can see, it's fairly, I just clicked on something else. It's fairly inexpensive, and we just water it down in our drinks, and it gives it a little fruity taste, and it's organic and real fruit and things like that, and low sugar, so we try to, it's fun. It knows everything I have done. Look at this. You bought this, you bought that. Anyway, sweet. I do need to get fruit at some point, but we're gonna wait on that because I do have a Misfit market that's gonna come in. So usually there are some oranges and apples and things like that, but we're kind of giving bananas a break and different things like that. All the things, just changing it up. So I'm gonna try to have this stay around this 75 and then even plan out this next week here. So I'm gonna maybe write down some ideas. We'll see. All right, so before I do that, these are the haddock fillets from, my freezer's still open. There we go. Wow. So these haddock fillets, they're skinless, as you can see on the name. These are really good, and they're really easy. Let's see, we got the instructions. Thawing instructions. remove filet from the bag and then go ahead and put it in a plastic bag and defrost it in there. I guess they don't like maybe something that's in this bag, and that's fine. Preheat your oven to 425, 10 to 14 minutes. So I bread mine, and I actually even cut them smaller for my kids. I'm going to try to do that this time to use these, because the other haddock that's pre-breaded is pretty pricey. It's really good, and my kids like the haddock. It's healthy for them and everything. But I'm gonna bread it myself, maybe some egg wash or something, and just like get that to stick, and then air fry it. And I don't have an air fryer, but I have a little tray that I can put in the oven and try to get it a little crispy. Or we could just cook it plain like that. Like, that's really good too. But my kids like to have a little bit of stuff on it. So this is going to be one of the meals because it's a freezer item that we need to use up. Okay, so I'm pretty much done combing my freezer again for the second time. Sometimes you don't see things right off unless you empty it all out, which wouldn't be a bad idea at times, you know what I mean? So I just saw again that I have some ricotta. So I think I'm gonna try to write down here on this Friday or Saturday to make a lasagna. And if it doesn't happen, it's fine. But if I've got the time or want to show my daughter how to make it or something like that, of course she's watched me make it a couple times, but if I wanted to go through step-by-step process with her, I could do that. So that's something else. And I was going to write fish in this week, so let's do this planing. So I'm more general when I'm that far out. That's just me. I'll put like the meat that I know that is available. So, I know what I was gonna write. Pizza or pasta, Italian sausage. If it's not already gone, because it went into lasagna. So it's got like a little slash with it. So if it's already gone, you make the next thing. So that's just kind of how I do it. Might not work for everybody, but I kind of try to have the game plan when that first meal was taken up, or that first meat product isn't taken up. So grill, we're going to do beef or steak, depending upon how the Sunday went. Maybe we're tired and we just want to eat leftovers, whatever, because that's next Sunday. Chicken, haddock fish on that Tuesday. Maybe a little bit easier here on Wednesday. Maybe we'll even do like make my own Stanley hamburger helper, you know, some fun sauce. I'll just whip up a random sauce and make it with noodles and put some ground beef in it and mix it all up. I don't know. It's kind of fun. So we'll do that maybe, and then something with chicken. Baka. Then another pasta, pizza, or Italian sausage, and then back to the grill. We're going to grill a lot, so that looks like another game plan that I don't need to go buy that beef for. Just like your basic daily items will need to be kept up on, like your milk and your eggs and cheese and things like that. But the other stuff that we have should be able to last us through that. So anyway, this is just a, what is it? Sit down, chat, talk to, minimal editing type thing. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me, and I do have a whole playlist of, meal planning, groceries, and things like that. I got a couple videos in there, and I also, go through my meal plan system and all that. So if that's something that interests you, or you're looking to do some extra research, whatever, I know I'm always doing that. Sometimes you need to add some knowledge, to change things up for yourself, especially if you're off task with the budget or with grocery shopping in general and keeping up with the things that you need to have in your house. So I'm going to keep an eye on the budget for April. I'm going to try to stay under budget. I already kind of talked through that. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. It should be fine. It should work out. So we're not really buying some extra meat or anything. We got that chicken that should last us quite some time. And we really do go heavy on the beef and steak and the stuff that we had. Bought a half a cow over a year ago. So we're doing pretty good on that. So thank you so much for joining me. It was fun to chat with you and to do the Hannaford app, because we do that grocery store rotation. And if you don't know what that is, that's in my video for grocery stores back with Mind Your Matters March. I talked about my grocery store rotation that I practice. So I hope that this was a blessing to you and that you enjoyed visiting with me or you learned something new. If you did, drop in the comments below. Also like, and if you're new here and you, I don't know, like this video, like visiting, then you can subscribe and you can become part of the Mind Your Matters family, and you will be notified. Click the bell button saying you want to know when all of our videos come out, and then you can be sure not to miss any. So if you joined and you are a returning subscriber, hello, thank you for coming back. And if you just became a subscriber, yay, good job. And if you're still considering it, I suggest you do. But, whatever. We'll see. I hope that you join us. And I pray you have a blessed day and just doing the meal plan. Nothing super exciting, but it needs to get done. And keeping an eye on the kids, making sure they do take their resting time, whether they're napping or just looking at books, but they just need to rest because we do have a busy evening. We're going back to church tonight, and that's going to be wonderful, but we do need to have our little downtime and our rest. So anyway, I hope that you can join us again next time. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Oh my. There we go.